SDLC is an acronym for Software Development Lifecycle and is the process used as the framework for software development. Project managers and business organizations use the SDLC as a blueprint for completing each step of the lifecycle for software development. Each step of the SDLC is called a phase. The requirements gathering and analysis phase is the first phase of the SDLC. Gathering requirements for the project is the most important part of the SDLC for project managers and internal stakeholders of a project. During this phase, the customer states the expectations of the project, including who will use the product, how the customer will use the product, and the specific information included with any special customer requirements related to the software. The customer meets with business managers and analysts to provide the requirements. It's important for the project team to understand the needs of the customer because this information is critical to developing the product the customer requests. After the customer provides requirements for the product, the project manager and members of the project team begin to analyze the requirements. The business managers analyze each requirement to ensure the requirement can be included in the software without causing breaks or problems with system functionality. For example, Lane wants to develop a software application that will help users find inventory in retail stores faster. To start this process, Lane provides a list of customer requirements to his project manager. First, the software must include all inventory in each retail store. Next, each retail store has the same inventory part numbers. Next, there are 5 stores in 3 states. Lastly, the application must be able to provide accurate inventory availability within 60 seconds of performing the search. Lane has several meetings with his project manager to review the requirements and provide as much detail about each requirement as possible. After Lane completes his last meeting, the project team gets to work and begins their review of each requirement. The project team analyzes the requirements and evaluates Lane's existing computer system to make sure the new software can upload and run without requiring any computer upgrades. After the project team completes the analysis, the team records the results of their analysis in a requirements specification document. The requirements specification document is the guideline for the project team and serves as a point of reference for the project team. The project team uses the requirements specification document as the input for the next phase of the software development lifecycle. SDLC is an acronym for Software Development Lifecycle. There are several phases in the SDLC, and the requirements gathering and analysis phase is the first phase. The most important phase of the SDLC is the requirement gathering and analysis phase because this is when the project team begins to understand what the customer wants from the project. During the requirements gathering sessions, the project team meets with the customer to outline each requirement in detail. After the project team receives all of the customer requirements or specifications, the team begins to analyze each requirement. During the analysis phase, the project team needs to ensure they can deliver the requirements. The project team records the results of the requirement gathering and analysis sessions in a requirements specification document for further use during the next phase of the SDLC.